Hello. Okay, hold on. Okay. My little thing did not pop up here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so here's some demos. I think I actually have more. Yeah, I do. These are just the ones I currently have installed. So these are a bunch of demos that I have. Some I've played, some that I haven't. But I went ahead and installed, like, all these right here are demos I have not yet played. So today I thought, let's go through them. I don't know how long each one is, but hey, why not? There's a few I've been dying to try just to see what they're all about. Like that one's like a little card game. This one looks like an online game. This one's also online. I don't know like what a lot of these are. This one I was like, aha. Anyways. So I'm not even sure. I was big on this one. Let me go back to the store page. It has like really good reviews, and it is like a little visual novel, so it's not exactly something like labor intensive. But I was trying to keep it like not too labor intensive today because I tried to invite the followers from the page and stuff like that to potentially come in and chat. So if anybody's in the chat ever, I would like to be able to talk to them in the chat. Hello, welcome. Hold on, let me get this like, I have like a better spot I can put this. I only have one monitor, so I have to like try to use my phone to see chat. Okay, here, how about this? There we go. Hello, welcome. How are you? Okay, I guess I'll start with this one because it has good reviews, all that fun stuff. Bear with me for any like, how do I put this? Like sound and audio and any other technological issues, because I don't normally jump games this many times in a stream. It all depends on how long each demo is. I may only get through a couple, but we'll see. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, when I hit play on that. Okay, I am glad that you are okay. Thank you for joining. That is not the screen that I want. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna go to here. And then yeah, okay. How long have I been doing streaming? Like today or ever? Like in my life? Also welcome. Okay. Also let me know how sound sounds to everybody throughout the stream, because like I said, I'll be switching games a lot. I'm not going to be able to tell very well. Okay. How long I've been doing streaming ever? I used to stream really consistently back when I was in college. What name did I do that under? I don't even remember. Gosh, I don't remember what my channel name was back then, but it was a different channel name. There's like a little gnat in here. I don't know why. But yeah, so I streamed like, I don't know, for like a good 2 or 3 years in college pretty consistently. And I graduated college in 2021, and I took like a long break. I briefly streamed a little bit like a few years ago, but it was really inconsistent. And then I just started again recently, pretty consistently. But unlike before, I'm treating streaming this time as like a complete hobby. I just do it when I want. I cancel pretty often, it just kind of depends. I'm not trying to pressure myself, because when I start pressuring myself to stream, it becomes not fun. And streaming is only fun to do, and it's fun to watch only when the streamer is actually having fun. So that's why I don't pressure myself to do it. So that's the long answer. I guess the short answer is a few years. Okay, audio's fine. In-game music. Alright, let me turn down the music a little bit. We're just gonna get all these like around there. Alright, is that better for the game? Yeah, the violin is very loud. Also, before we start, you guys want to see what I'm drinking? Because I'm double fisting it. Well, okay. I'm triple fisting it if you include the fact that I do have water. That this is about the amount of water that I've drank today total. So, which is better than nothing at all. I will say, I've been doing bad on my water, so better than nothing. And then my energy drink, which is, it's my last non-zero sugar one, so I'm getting it out of the way and going right back into zero sugar stuff. Thank you for letting me know on the audio, by the way. Thank you. So yeah, then I have this. It's Viking Berry. It is so good. And yes, I drink it with a straw. And then last but certainly not least, I made some iced coffee tonight that I didn't stir yet. Yeah. I used the iced, like, Starbucks espresso that you can get in the stores, a little bit of oat milk, and also the zero sugar caramel macchiato. Okay, that was a sip test because I didn't even try it yet. Alright, we are good to go. New game. So this is the demo for Vampire Therapist. Has overwhelmingly positive views. This is... okay. So yeah, here's the warning. It will touch on sensitive topics, such as war, abuse, addiction, sexual oppression, suicidal ideation, religion, and of course death. These may be uncomfortable or upsetting for some readers. We recommend that readers with a history of trauma related to any of these topics approach this game with caution. Naturally, a game about vampires will also involve blood and sexual themes. Strong language is also present. Vampire Therapist was developed in consultation with a licensed therapist, but it should not be considered a substitute for therapy, unless you're a vampire. So, little warning there.
My name is Sam Walls, and I'm a dead man.
Okay.
Well, kinda dead at least. See, I'm a vampire.
Also, while this is going, this is my little snack that I'm eating as well. It's delicious. Actually, not. Despite how much sweets is in this, it's not bad on carbs either. So, exciting. I'm gonna try not to crunch, but I really need to eat a snack.
I got lucky though. I met some kind mortals who saw beyond my fangs, taught me my letters, and showed me how my thinking was keeping me from finding any kind of peace. After they passed on, I roamed America's majestic wilderness for nigh on 90 years, figuring out myself and what it means to be a vampire. And I found revelation.
I'm gonna be so real.
What I realized was, it ain't fangs that
whether
make us
it's
monsters.
vampire or anything that involves an immortal life, I'm gonna say no thank you.
As the world started getting smaller,
I have never understood the concept of
them being my kin, I wanted to
like
help them see the world like I
the
did.
desire
They still
for
have the same
immortality.
monster mindset I
Never
used to
understood.
have. Good thing I'm a quick draw.
But like even today, there's people who want immortality, and I'm like, why?
Found a vampire who's helping my kin find their way. Fella named Andromachos. Supposed to be 3,000 years old.
Wow.
He invited me to come out to Europe to learn from him. I figure someone older than time has got to have the answers.
Yeah.
I'm going on a trip, I guess. This feels like my opportunity to do some good in the world. I've been looking. Now it's time to give back. Vampires ain't monsters. Or at least, they don't have to be. And come hell or high water, I'm gonna prove it to them.
I mean, it's true. Supernatural. Any Supernatural fans? Because no spoilers though, because this is my first time watching Supernatural through, and I am almost done.
I think this is the address.
I'm halfway through season 15, so I have half a season left.
Clean flitter mouse streep.
How do you pronounce that? What is that? Is that? What language would that be? German? Never watched Supernatural? I mean, that's fair. I didn't watch it for a long time. I remember the hype being big, like back when I was like heavy, like emo time, and I would go into Hot Topic for all those like band tees and stuff. There would be like a bunch of supernatural stuff,
Sure is a hell of a lot of
but
ruckus this time of night. People
I
still
never
play
watched it.
here.
When I finally started watching it, like I don't know, it's probably been about a year now because I can't binge shows like I used to, and 15 seasons is a lot. So I've been taking my time getting through it, and I'm almost there. But I think it's going off Netflix soon now, so I don't know what to do. I should binge it this week, but I only have half of a season left. Do you think I could do it? We'll see.
Wait a minute.
I'm sure there's other ways to watch it even when it goes off Netflix.
Myself.
Okay, so Sam is not a vampire? Question mark?
Guten Abend, folks. Sprechen Sie English?
Ja, hello, Alta. Are you here to party with us at the hottest club?
Yeah. Is that not German? I'm not as familiar. I'm more familiar with Asian languages than I am like other like Western European languages. Okay. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna cough. Peanut going down the wrong pipe. Okay. I don't know if there's like something I don't know is like, is there gonna be consequences? Like if they don't like my question, are they gonna like kill me? Like is that this type of game? I don't know why I'm asking you guys, but maybe somebody knows. What is their dress code? Well, let's ask about the club first. That feels like a safe question. Yeah, I like games like that too, usually. There's one recently that I did a demo of. It was like, it's technically like a dating sim, but, and it's like a visual novel like this is, but it was like a dating sim, but it was actually so good. And I am just desperate for the final game to come out, but apparently it has been like to be announced for like a release for a long time. I can't remember what it's called right now off the top of my head. I'll have to look it up later. But it was so good. And it's like but it's a dating sim where like there are real consequences. I think there's some dating sims that are like you never actually have real consequences in the game, like you don't die from it. But it was one where it did. It had genuine wrong choices that would lead to your doom. Maybe not even right away, maybe down the line, and it was great. I miss it. It's awesome.
Immernacht is the greatest club aller Zeiten. The owner makes sure everyone has a good time.
If anyone acts without respect, they are banned from the club forever.
You know what? Respect for that rule. I'm with it.
You are free to
We
do
stand
and be
consent
whatever you
and
like,
respecting boundaries.
as long as you are humming.
Und I
Fair.
hear that they are now attracting sexy old cowboys.
Maxie, he is old enough to be your grandfather.
I mean, is he though? Because if you're a vampire, is he? I feel like, yeah.
Come
Okay.
on now. You're just flattering me. I'm only a couple.
Wait, I thought he wasn't a vampire though, because he came in acting all like, these are vampires, I better be careful. Okay, whatever.
Oh my
Crap.
god, he is so cute, Reinhard. Can I keep him?
Stop. It's cute. Okay. Just
I don't think what I'm wearing will fit the dress code.
The cowboy look is total sexy.
Total
but
sexy.
Get a bit sweaty.
That's cute. Total sexy.
I'm
gonna start saying that.
Get a bit sweaty.
Oh.
Good thing we run a little on the cold side, huh?
Don't worry, my liebling. We make each other warm.
Oh.
Reinhard, stop. Don't scare the American. I want to do that.
Maxie Liebchen, you're so naughty tonight.
Oh. Wow.
No, you are the naughty one.
I feel like I'm third wheeling right now.
American no more. I'm looking for Andrew Makos.
You mean the club owner? Ja, satisfied wir hier.
If you're lucky, he will invite us to the private party at the end.
What happens there?
I think maybe it is too kinky for Americans to
Oh,
wear.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
I
Okay.
can cut loose. What kind of party is this?
The kind where we dance all night and get sexy.
I think I know exactly what kind of party they're talking about.
Here are them kind of vampires.
Ach so, there are better things to suck than blood, are there?
Although we have to get past the bouncer first.
Why is the
If we
glow
don't,
now behind
I'm
him?
thinking our night is ruined.
Has that always been there? Or did that... I was not paying attention. I don't think it was glowing like that the whole time.
Oh, wait a sec. There's something about what she just said I can feel.
Oh god, I was not paying attention. I was distracted. I was distracted.
Patterns of the way we vampires think. Well, let's see. One type of thinking I noticed I called hot branding.
Hot
That's when we
branding?
brand ourselves with names we can't get rid of. There's high noon mind. That's
High
when we
noon
treat a
mind.
situation like it's a do or die showdown.
Huh, okay.
And there's saloon thinking. That's
Saloon
when we
thinking.
act either helpless or invincible, like we've just drunk a pint of moonshine.
Okay.
I can always check my journal if I need examples. I kept all my notes about the funny ways we vampires think in there.
Can't say you've ever played games like this. I jump around. Visual novels are like one of those types of games in general, regardless of other genre, that I don't play all the time, but sometimes when the mood strikes me, they hit just right, because they're generally easy to play. Even some of the harder ones that require more like thinking, games like Ace Attorney or Danganronpa, like you might need to use your brain. There's also some, though, that you don't even necessarily need to use your brain. You just enjoy the story. But I would say, like, if you're the type of gamer that pretty much always needs, like, really intense gameplay or something to enjoy a game, visual novels in general probably aren't your thing. And I love games like that, but I also, every once in a while, this is like cozy gaming without it officially being cozy. This was my version of cozy gaming before I ever even started cozy gaming at all. Was just plain visual novels, regardless of the additional genre tacked onto the visual novel. Just they're enjoyable. When I don't feel like running around actually fighting in an action game or something, these are always enjoyable. And you've seen all of Supernatural multiple times. Okay, well, don't spoil. I have a rough idea of like the latter half of the last season, but it's hard to avoid spoilers at all when it's been around a while. But, no spoilers. But who's your favorite character? Tell me. Mine is very easy, I feel like. Mine is a common favorite character.
They're thinking in, though. Hold
Okay.
on, compadres. You seem like the kind who can make their own fun.
I don't want to have my own fun. Immernacht is the only place to be on Friday night.
Okay, so... Ooh. Let's see what this is. Okay. Reward of... Cowboy Bloodsucker. Sorry. I found this old notebook. Figured I'd take it with me to Europe. I figured it'd help me organize my thoughts. I'll separate into sections so I can jump to them right quick. That way, when I need to get to a particular section of my notes, all I gotta do is hop over to that section. What is this gnat? I thought it disappeared. Easy as falling off a horse, and falling off a horse is real easy. Okay, kind of two sources. The funny ways we think. I realize we vampires can just think in funny ways. Okay, this is what they're doing. So, like everything's a big showdown. So there's a high noon mind, it's taking extremes and ignoring the in-between. And then saloon thinking. The feeling thing is usually neither is true. Feeling helpless don't mean we're powerless. Okay, that's saloon thinking either way. Our real capabilities are somewhere in between. Okay. Wait, hold. Okay. And then awful names. I'm a failure. I'm unlikable. Okay, so talking down to yourself essentially. Okay. Okay. So do I have to like choose one of these? Is that the thing? Oh, wait. Where the fuck did I go? Oh, language. Yeah, okay. So I just have to choose one of these. Inner powers, okay. No secret, I can't do it. I don't think it's this one. Okay, I'm feeling High Noon Mind. Agreement. That's fair. I'm a fan of, like, I'd say my go-to, like, genre of games is, like, open world, hack and slash, action RPGs. So, like, I mean, and then I also include, like, some gacha games in that category, like Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves are big ones, but also, like, Assassin's Creed Shadows was my first AC game that I'm still pretty addicted to, Ghost of Tsushima, Black Myth Wukong. Let's see, there's some other ones that I'm just like, my mind is not remembering right now, but, you know, like those types of games, and then like games that are kind of like very similar to that may not necessarily have the same feel, but they're essentially the same thing. Like, I recently got and tried Cyberpunk, what is it, 4077 or whatever, and a few others, and then I dabble around. But those are usually the type of games I play a lot of. Zelda, of course, too, if I go onto console. But I usually jump around. Before I got my gaming PC, I played a lot of, like, pixelated graphics, RPG Maker type of games. Like, Omori was a pretty famous one. Angels of Death, which is based on one of my favorite anime. Oh, actually, sorry. One of my favorite animes is based on the game, Angels of Death. And, you know, like a few others. I play some platformers, like Ori and the Blind Forest. Sometimes some music games, usually Muse Dash. You know, other visual novels like this one. Sometimes dating sims, sometimes just thanking ones like this one. I'm really all over the place. I only recently got into cozy gaming. Critter Cafe has been my favorite, but I also like Disney Dreamlight Valley and Palia are two faves too. So yeah, I'm all over the board. That's fair. I mean, I will say something about Supernatural's characters is that it's one of the few shows I've seen where there's not really a character that I hate. Well, there's one, but it took a long time to get there. It's one of those few shows where they make almost every character somehow likable, even if they're not supposed to be likable. The one character that I dislike in Supernatural, honestly, is Metatron. Seasons like 10 and 11 were absolutely painful to get through because I despise Metatron. His writing is horrible, he annoys me, I can't deal with it. Probably the only character that I don't like, but everyone else. But I do have a favorite. I'm a Castiel girl. Forrest and Gary's Mod, sometimes Minecraft. I honestly have no idea what that is, but I'll have to look it up, or feel free to let me know too. I could never get behind Minecraft though, personally. I don't really know why. I don't know if it's just because, like, I'm kind of, like, I have a creative mind, but, like, not that type of creative. I think that's one of the reasons I struggle with Zelda Tears of the Kingdom sometimes, is, like, I see these people, like, on Reels or on TikTok making, like, these amazing contraptions on Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm still that person that, like, my version of getting around on the sea is a little plank and a fan attached to it, and that's how I get across. Maybe a steering stick if I'm feeling, you know, kind of crazy, but, like, I'm not very creative, so I think that's why, like, Minecraft just never appealed to me for some reason. I mean, even, like, some of the cozy games, like Palia and stuff like that, where you can make your own house, my houses are very bare minimum. I just do a bunch of quests, and the gathering of materials is weirdly satisfying in it. But I don't know. I think that's why I never got into Minecraft, though. I tried. I did. I swear I tried. But, is it raining? Sorry, I didn't know it was supposed to rain already. I guess so. My goodness, I can hear it. Okay, anyways, sorry, continue. Alright. Oh wait, that's right. I think I decided it was this one.
Amigos, you're putting too much weight on this thing. It's a nightclub, not a high noon showdown. The night's full of possibilities.
Okay.
Reinhardt, I don't know what this means, but I like the way the sexy American talks.
You make us think that maybe it is better we haven't gotten into the club. Because we are
Oh, honestly, that's fair. I mean, I think part of it depends on, like, I don't know if I would love the Zelda franchise as much as I do if it weren't for the fact that I literally grew up playing it. I was a late bloomer with PC gaming. You know, growing up, my first console was Nintendo 64. My parents are not big, like, not huge gamers. My dad is more one than my mom is on PC now. But when they were growing up and they had the NES, that's usually what they had. I think they briefly had the Atari too or whatever, but they played like the original Zelda on the original NES and all that stuff. So we kind of stuck with Nintendo in our family, and my brother and I's first console was the N64. And then soon after came the GameCube. N64, we didn't have Zelda Ocarina of Time or Zelda Majora's Mask on it. I don't think we knew it existed, because my brother and I had not played a Zelda game yet, and my parents were not very into the whole gaming thing, so I don't think they knew it existed. But then when GameCube came out, there was like a package, like they used to have like the packages, you know, like a game comes with it. I think they still do actually. And Wind Waker was like the big one that came out with the GameCube. And so that was my brother and I's first Zelda game. And so that one to this day I usually say is my favorite Zelda, just due to like nostalgia purposes. But since then though, it was Wind Waker, we got Twilight Princess when the Wii came out, Skyward Sword on the 25th anniversary, on the DS we had Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, so on and so forth. Eventually my parents got the original NES out that they still had, and we played the original Legend of Zelda on the original console. You know, it was just something we grew up doing, and that includes a lot of other Nintendo games too, but me in particular, as someone who was really more of a single player, like a solo player type of person in games, the Zelda franchise was my favorite thing in the whole world. And I even painted my entire childhood bedroom by myself when I was like 12 into like a shrine for Link from Zelda. But had I not grown up playing it, I might not love it as much now, because now I feel like I've kind of aged past it. It's really the only franchise I even still actively play on Nintendo consoles anymore. I primarily play on PC now. And nobody in my family, we never really got into like the Xbox or PlayStation stuff. A lot of the adults on them were more adult than really what we wanted growing up, and then by the time we got older, PC gaming had started to take off pretty well. So that's where we are now. That's like my little story of gaming. I really kind of got into PC gaming on my laptop in college because it was not easy to bring even my Switch to college. But my little college laptop could only run so much. I had to use cloud gaming to even play Genshin, that I was addicted to for a while. And then I just built my gaming PC after saving the parts for a couple of years. Earlier this year, like I think January of this year. And since having my gaming PC, I could expand my horizons, and so now I play PC like all the time. Until like a new Zelda game comes out, then I'll play that on Switch, and then I'll jump back over here once I finish that. So yeah, fun. But I don't blame people for not getting into it. Like I said, it's pretty elementary. Even like the newer ones, they try to appeal to the open world crowd with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's still pretty like childish when you compare it to games like Assassin's Creed or or like if you look at games like Baldur's Gate 3 or Dragon's Dogma or various like Elder Scrolls games and all that stuff. It's very elementary towards it, and also a lot of people enjoy online gaming, which PC makes a lot easier. For me, I mean, I occasionally do it with like things like Phasmophobia, but not usually my thing, but Once Human is a pretty good game that I'll play that has online. But like Counter-Strike, COD, various others, Fortnite I guess, or whatever, are really, really big as well, and none of which are really like Zelda. So it's hard to meet actually like active Zelda fans that aren't always like, yeah, we kind of outgrew it, or people who never really got into it as a kid and now as an adult it feels almost impossible sometimes for them to get into it. So at least that's my experience. Some people have different experiences with that, but I feel the older you get, the harder it probably is to get into Zelda. But at the same time, Nintendo is known for their family-friendly games, so it's kind of hard for them to expand too much into the adult realm of games when they still have the family-friendly label going for them that both Xbox and PlayStation really don't have, and it's really kind of what sets them apart from their competition. It's big on families, So,
I hear
yeah.
you're the man to talk to around these parts.
That's what it is. Anyways, there's a lot of talking. Sorry. I'm passionate about the topic, obviously. Is that going? Okay. Oh, hi, sweet puppy. Are you looking at me? Why is he growling at
I'm
me?
here to see Andrew Marcos.
Grouse thoughtfully.
A fun night.
Thanks. I'll
Hey,
do my
thanks,
best.
amigo. You have yourself a fine night, you hear?
You hear?
Cowboy, what about us?
What about you? Grouse questioningly. Bring them joy? Okay, what am I doing to bring them joy, though? But, you know, I'm kind of into them.
Yeah, sure, they're friends of mine. Well, come on, you two. We ain't got all night.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aki, what are you doing
Howdy
here?
here.
Well, it is a club, Sam. Come on now.
Come on, my liver, dance with us.
Dance with
Well, you
us.
kids have fun. I'll catch up with you later. Tarnation, I'd rather hear a gopher giving birth than this.
Oh. What does that sound like? Actually, I don't want to know. Never mind.
I better talk to whoever's slinging drinks in this here saloon. They ought to know where Andrew Marcos is.
So the bartender.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Well, well. look
Oh.
at you.
Hi.
We get a lot of 80s fashion in here, but not usually the 1880s.
I do fear that's my type.
What can I get you, cowboy? The special's Red Bull and vodka.
You know what? That's like my go-to all the time. She knows me. She gets me. But yeah, I usually do just like the shot and then chase it with Red Bull every time.
I never drink.
It's easy.
Red Bull.
You're missing out, Sam.
I'm actually looking for the owner. He around tonight?
Might be. What do you say your name was?
Sam Walls, begging your pardon.
Sammy.
Sam Walls, huh?
I like your name too, Crimson.
I don't think I know anything about a Sam Walls. After all, I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
That one is saloon thinking, isn't it? I can't remember now off the top of my head. Oops. I'm talking too much so I can't remember what I read. Saloon thinking. Oh no, okay, maybe it's hot branding. See, I got them confused. See? This is why I look. Or no, maybe not. Hold on. Hot branding just con ourselves names. Yeah. Yeah, okay, no, hot branding. Right?
From where I'm standing, I see someone with style and confidence, not just a
Bam.
drink machine. Don't go branding yourself like that's all you are.
I'm good at this.
Don't you go worrying about me, cowboy. The man upstairs warned me you were coming. I was just testing to see if you are who you say you are. Tell you what, let me give you something from our special reserve. I don't think you're looking for booze.
My bangs are not cooperating. Like these just, I need to like pin them, but I don't have like a little, I don't have a pin anywhere. It's annoying the crap out of me. I like pull it through my headphones. No, okay, I can't.
Well, thank you kindly, ma'am. I was wondering where the plug was. I met some vampires outside, so I figured this was a vampire.
Oh, I see a
plug.
bobby pin on the floor actually. Oh god, I can't reach it. And my dog's laying under my chair. Dang it. Okay, whatever. Okay. My hair's all messed
You
up.
met some gods, honey. They're here to dance and have fun.
Oh, so they aren't
So all these
vampires.
people are mortals?
How do you think the head vampire gets his blood? They
Ah.
can't wait to share it with him. It's a special experience.
Is this one of those? Okay. There's some like vampire like movies and stories and stuff where like it's a sensual experience to get your, you know, your blood sucked. Is that this?
He's the only real vampire here. Well, him and Bert.
Bert?
Bert.
You met him already. Bert? Shuffle on up.
Oh. Hey,
This one's here to see the big guy. Show him upstairs, okay?
this thing is not. Okay, there.
Good luck up there, cowboy. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks. Okay.
Howdy. It's Sam Walls to see you, sir. The guy who's been sending you all them V-mails.
V-mails, that's so cute.
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Son Walls. You have
Dang,
come here
I like
because
this club.
you can help our team.
Mm.
The question is, are you first able to help yourself?
What? Sorry, I was not. What was that? I mean, sure.
I've been fixing myself for more than a century now. I don't think I need help.
I was very distracted.
Then you must prepare to learn a most difficult lesson.
Okay.
We all need help, son.
Hi.
I am pleased that you have come to receive mine.
Hi.
Dang, you scared the heck out of me.
You must allow an ancient vampire his games. Play them regardless.
Yeah. What kind of games?
Please, sit down.
Okay. All right. I'm done.
What an absolute pleasure it is to meet you at last. I found your messages most intriguing.
Look at him.
Afraid there ain't much here in the way of intrigue. I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
Okay. All right. I gotta stop.
I receive emails every day from vampires seeking my help. You are the very first to
Interesting.
seek my aid in helping others. This alone makes you intriguing.
Well, dang. I think you're gonna be sorely disappointed when you get to talking to me.
Hey.
I'm just honored you're giving me the time of night.
Sam. Is that not hot branding?
I have unlimited time, Sam. I am pleased to share some of it with you. Our kind can be rather set in their ways. It is inspiring to see someone so young and eager to learn.
Young. Hundreds of years old. Though I guess in the immortal life that is very young.
Yeah, well,
Perhaps.
I wasn't much for learning when I was alive. Just making up for lost time, I guess.
That's fair. That's fair. Ah. Oh.
It sounds as though you have been handling your own life better than most. I was particularly intrigued by these revelations you had while walking in nature.
Oh, yeah, them. Well, I give walking the credit. Nothing sorts my thoughts out, but after a few decades, I
That's
started
fair.
seeing patterns in the way we vampires think.
It do
Can
seem
you
to be
explain
that way.
some of these patterns?
I've tried to explain them to other vampires, but it ain't never gone well. See, we tend to assume certain things just because we've been believing them since we were alive. Or we decide the world's against us just because we're hungry, tired or something.
Oh, shoot.
And when we start tackling problems that ain't real, we ain't fixing our real problems. That make any kind of sense?
Listen, Sam. I'm going to be so honest with you right now, Sam. I'm playing to be a vampire therapist, not have a vampire be my therapist. So you just gotta back it up.
Fascinating, sir. These revelations that you had in the woods. Mortal psychologists have a term for them. They are called
Dang.
cognitive distortions.
Vampire Zaddy is educated. Okay.
Cognitive woozy what now?
Cognitive distortions.
Oh, that
They are
laugh.
exactly as you described.
Oh.
I will explain in a moment. Please, tell me about these specific revelations you have.
I heard a honk that sounded like it came from outside, so I was just nervous for a second. Okay. Alright, I guess we just spend one at a
I
time.
noticed how we stress ourselves out by making everything a battle of do or die absolutes. High noon mind, I call it. Like that feeling you get right before a big shootout.
I must confess I have no experience with this feeling. I engaged in mortal combat long before the age of gunpowder. But the sentiment you describe mirrors the words of my old friend Marky Aurelius. He
Marky.
used to say that the magnitude of life's challenges often turn us into our worst selves.
You mean
That's fair.
Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor?
Marky.
Of course, his name was Marcus. Marky was a...
Excuse me?
You mean you and the emperor were...
It was ancient Rome. Penetration was similar to a handshake.
Proof or it didn't happen.
My apologies. I somehow forgot you were American. But let us
I
discuss
somehow
this
forgot you were
timeline.
American. Hey, what's that supposed to mean, Andromachos? Actually, no. Fair. No comment.
I believe we can broaden your definition. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon of binary thought polarized thinking, but I like to call it Nosferatu thinking.
Nosferatu. Okay. So that's black and white. Well, why does it matter if we change the name? It's the same definition, right? But called different. Then what was the point?
Nosferatu thinking?
Gosh, I'm so stiff. I'm sore from the gym. I'm dying. My chair is not it when you're sore from the
Means
gym.
you are thinking in black and white.
I get it. That's pretty funny.
I believe it encompasses the breadth of the
Oh,
description.
I get it. It just hit me.
Be weak or strong.
Yes, Nosferatu in black and white.
Smart
Got
or
it.
stupid, a
Okay.
success or a failure. The truth is far more complex and colorful. Not
Okay.
every high noon gunfight ends in oblivion, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Getting shot still ain't fun, but it ain't the end neither.
Well, for humans, it may be the end. I almost missed my mouth on that one.
A perfect example, son. Now, try to catch me using Nosferatu thinking.
Okay.
I'll give you a series of statements. One of them will contain Nosferatu thinking. I will repeat them if you miss them.
Gotcha.
If I do not drink blood, I will surely die.
Wait, if I do not drink blood, I'm sure that. Well, if you're a vampire, it's not how you eat. But if you live an immortal life,
Is that Nosferatu thinking?
it's
No,
not.
son. In this case, I am not arguing with reality. If
I thought. Okay,
we
that's
don't-
on me.
this is
I
a
didn't know what
fact
like
of being a
their
vampire.
the vampire lore in this game was. I was like, do they really die, or do they just like? There's like some lore where vampires just go into like an eternal sleep until they get it, which I guess is similar to dying, but not quite. Like they're still there. You drop blood on their lips or whatever, and they come back awake. You know, that kind of thing. My bad.
Discontent death eventually comes for us all.
Well, that's true.
Mortals will always fear our kind.
Well, they may not always.
That's Nosferatu thinking right there. I've met mortal...
Very good, son.
Yay!
Even if you hadn't, to say mortals will always fear us ends any hope that they might not.
That's true. That's true. Tell it like it is, Zaddy.
Always is such a terminal word, is it not?
You're so right.
Would you like to discuss more of your revelations with me?
Sure.
I realize that as vampires, we can get the feeling of the power that comes with immortality and strength. But then we get hopeless and aimless over time.
Oh, freak. I went to peanut. I caught it.
It's kind of like the fella you see in the saloon at the bottom of a bottle of whiskey. Either he thinks he can fight everyone, or he's crying into them last drops because he thinks life's hopeless.
So
It's
depressed.
saloon thinking. Two extremes that probably ain't true.
Oh, doesn't that seem like the same thing as like black and white thinking?
A fascinating observation, Sam. Your saloon thinking was described in my time as the battle between hubris and nemesis, between excesses of arrogance and self-pity.
Oh man, it make me wish I'd gotten some schooling. Maybe I would have figured this stuff out earlier.
You may live forever, my friend. There is no rush.
That's fair.
What you have identified is a phenomenon where individuals perceive either an illusion of control or a lack of control.
Ah, okay. I like that explanation best.
Motor psychologists call this phenomenon you have described a control fallacy.
A control fallacy. Oops, there it is. Okay.
Rarely do we have complete power over our situations or no power at all. But
Yeah, you're right about that. I used to think I'd never get away from the...
yes, you see how cognitive distortions keep us from facing reality. Of course, I am so old and powerful that I am always in control.
You're testing me, ain't you? That's a control fallacy right there.
Well done, Sam. I am indeed very powerful. The cosmos holds no awareness of Andromedos. Of course, as you expertly pointed out with your analogy about the man at the bottom of a whiskey bottle, listen to my next few statements and try to find a control fallacy. The sun will eventually burn out. I will roam a cold, dead earth, and there is little I can do about it. My kitty cat died. I shall be lonely forever.
I'm sorry about your sweet kitty, but you could always pick a...
It was just an example, Samuel. Well spoken, but I do speak from experience. I felt this way once when a pharaoh I was dating had our cat mummified.
Pharaoh he was dating.
I went into a murderous depression
Oh.
that nearly decimated the continent. But
Okay.
I had the power to help myself come along by adopting a new friend in need of a home.
Oh, dang, don't let me get on your bad side.
Alright.
I doubt you shall see it, Samuel. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
One more.
See, I used to be in a gang. They were my whole existence. If you asked me who I was, I would have said, I'm a murdering bastard.
Oh snap. Where'd he go? I don't know. Okay, there he is. My dog's down there.
Once I got away, I realized how small-minded I was. I was Sam before I was a murdering bastard.
Absolutely.
That's how I was choosing to brand myself. My old gang's still around, and they're still branding themselves like that. They can't see themselves as anything but killers.
Very astute, Samuel. I favor the clinical term, however, which
Ah.
is labeling.
That's a lot easier. And this is now I understand why they're changing the names, because this one especially makes understanding things so much easier. I understand the concept of labeling. Thank you.
You correctly
So I think labeling can be a good thing. They can give you a sense of belonging.
When we call ourselves
But it
names,
depends on the topic,
even if
of
we
course.
find them accurate, we create prophecies we are doomed to fulfill. For millennia, I thought of myself as a killer. It was not untrue that killing was how I made my way in the world. I was an unstoppable warrior and assassin.
Okay. Hashtag humble brag. Oh no.
But with this label, I limited myself for ages. I did not only kill people, I also killed potential aspirations I might have had.
Preach.
See whether you can catch me doing some labeling in my... I am so old, I am ancient.
That's fact, right? Yeah.
Call me whatever you like, but don't call me late for dinner. How shall I describe myself? Yes.
Well,
Well, that's about as clear a labeling as it gets. Yeah,
Excellent, Samuel. You are correct. Labels can be...
yeah, I did the same thing. Sam Walls, murderer, reprobate, and good for nothing.
aw.
Those are not how I would describe the Sam Walls I see before me. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
No,
I
that's it.
think that's all of them. Or at least the ones that were the most obvious to me.
Is there gonna be more options, or is there only gonna be 3?
That you recognize the concept of cognitive distortions at all is most impressive, Samuel.
Oh, come on, you're just flattering
Stop.
me. I'm just a dope stumbling his way through one life.
Are you now? Tell me, Samuel, what kind of cognitive distortion are you exhibiting when you call yourself a dope?
Yeah, I'm doing some labeling. I gotta watch myself.
As long as we retain any humanity, we will have cognitive distortions. What we are aiming for is not to become perfect beings, but
Absolutely.
to understand and accept ourselves. As long as we
Absolutely.
can recognize cognitive distortions, we can address our real challenges.
Okay.
One cannot drink blood from a straw man, after all.
I
Fair.
ain't never heard that one before, but I like it.
If it helps solidify the concept in your mind, then I am well satisfied. I know you came to learn from me, so I will do my best to honor your good intentions. I will give you a series of statements, and each one will
Okay.
contain a cognitive distortion for you to identify.
Oh god, my neck. Okay. So this one will have at least one of them in each statement.
If I
Okay.
invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over the place when they turn into bats at the end of the night.
That ain't right. He's acting powerless, like
Oh.
a man clinging to the whiskey bottle.
Is it?
What the
If I invite over my vampire
Doesn't it
friends,
feel like
I know I'm going
a
to
helpless
have to deal with
statement?
guano all over the place when they turn into.
Well, that there's a
Okay,
control
I guess.
fallacy, sir. You're acting like you've got
No, I guess,
control, but
okay. You can't
way
control
down
what they
for
do.
rules for
But I
guests.
mean, can you
No horse
really?
newspaper.
Or express concern to my friends that they have not been toilet.
Uh-huh.
Very good, Samuel. Let me tell
Okay,
you.
alright, I see what they mean.
I am Andromachus, the ancient dark,
Oh.
the scourge of the.
Well, that's
Let me just
definitely some
cut 'em
intense
off there.
labeling. Those are some hard names to get over.
You are not wrong. Those names followed me for millennia. It was most stifling. But if my club's revenues do not significantly
Well,
increase,
that.
There's got to be Nosferatu thinking. There's a huge spectacle.
indeed you are correct. I run my club at a considerable loss. But 3,000 years of banking interest, Samuel, now I am not only
Thank
intrigued,
you.
but also impressed.
Anything.
Must receive therapy yourself. Or have you seen clients without a commitment to your own limits?
Got it. On it.
Oh, now, hold on just a minute. I don't know that I need therapy.
Sam.
Samuel, we all need therapy to live in this world. You have been speaking in
Tell 'em.
cognitive distortions since the moment you walked into my office.
I have. I didn't even notice.
Exactly. Silly.
They are most insidious, but I am here to help you identify and challenge them. You have walked alone for too long, Samuel. Allow me to share my experience with you.
My heart.
Well, all right, if you say so. I appreciate your taking the time to work on this old cowpoke.
We have all the time in the world, Samuel. But for now, you must be eager for something fresh. Please, dance, drink your fill. We will begin tomorrow.
Okay, then. Well, sir, it's been an honor.
You don't have to call me sir, you know.
All right, then, Andromachos.
Andromachos.
Oh. Andromachos.
Hey, Andromachos.
Me.
Just call me Andy.
Okay, I like that.
All
Much
right,
better.
Andy. I'll see you tomorrow, then.
Okay, alright.
Dang, look at all them mortals sweating, blood pumping. I am thirsty. There ain't no power on this earth that'll get me on the dance floor. Maybe I'll see if the bartender's got anything for me.
If it isn't Clint Eastwood again.
Clint
How'd it
Eastwood.
go, cowboy?
Seems Alvy's sticking
Hi.
around. Guess I better get used to things around here.
Good to hear. About time someone helped Andy with his work. Seems you vampires have a lot of problems to fix. Name's Crimson, by the way.
Hi, Crimson.
Fine meeting you, Crimson. How do you know so
Crimson.
much about what Andy's doing?
Pillow talk. I'm his blood partner.
Oh. Can you be mine too?
No shit. How's a mortal get hooked up with an ancient vampire?
I'm a rock climber. I stumbled into one of his lairs in Madagascar. Found a cave while climbing a mountain, and there he was, naked in a hot tub.
I'm a little jealous.
Dang. Must have been a sight.
You ain't kidding, cowboy. Didn't expect a luxury apartment with a gorgeous naked vampire inside of a mountain. We
That's
hit it
fair.
off, and he asked me to come back here with him. I like an adventure, so I said, what the hell? I'll date the gorgeous dragon. But what are
Fair.
you doing with me, cowboy? The blood's running hot on the dance floor, and these kids don't mind a little biting.
Really?
Ain't no way I'm dancing. There's gotta be a better way to get something fresh to drink.
Reinhard, look. It's the sexy old guy again.
Hi, guys.
You should buy us a drink, old guy. You'll probably get lucky. Actually, you will definitely get lucky.
Oh.
Pleasures of the flesh ain't exactly what I'm after tonight.
That's because you haven't experienced these pleasures with us yet. Buy us a drink and you will discover great satisfaction by uns.
What? I don't like any of these options. I'm not allowed to take them up on their offer. I'm broke.
I ain't buying you a drink. All I got are good old...
I like American money. All we have on our money are buildings. You have most the sexy...
All right, I'll buy it. Which of them old men are sexy?
I like Hamilton. His posture is just so powerful.
There is a dollar coin
Oh.
that has Eisenhower's face on it.
Oh, you are right. Eisenhower is, what do Americans say, snap.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
I get it. You like older men. Look,
Well,
Izzy,
that's
seems like
fair.
nice enough folks, but I wasn't planning
Same.
on buying drinks tonight.
Stop teasing the cowboy, Kinder. They're just messing with you. Drinks are free here.
Ah.
Hey, really? Ain't never been to a saloon with free hooch.
Call it a drink exchange.
Huh. So, everyone here knows they might be sharing blood?
Only as long as there's consent. We like to
Absolutely.
create a safe environment here.
I love
Why
that.
don't you take Reinhard and Maxie here back to the kink room?
Wait, kink room?
Uh-huh. You're not in Kansas anymore, cowboy. We are not afraid of sex here.
I'm from Missouri, but, point taken.
Nobody has to do anything they don't want to do in there. Just have fun and drink your fill, handsome. I'm sure I'll be seeing plenty of you. Maxie, Reinhard, this is one of our special customers.
Ach so, ein Vampir. I'm thinking we are all getting lucky then.
My neck scrubs with anticipation.
Dang. Guess I'm going to a kink room then. Thanks, Crimson.
I knew a man who wore this much leather couldn't be boring.
Yeah, well, you got me pegged.
Is that what we are doing now? Give me the document and I will sign myself up for it.
Well, I really ain't in Missouri no more. Look, I'm more into biting.
Oh, your teeth look perfect. Are you going to bite me with those?
Oh. What is going on?
That's the plan. Who's going first?
Me?
Oh, me.
Well, step right on up.
Oh my goodness, what is this? White blue veins? Okay, so
Oh, not there. That.
wait, where?
Must have hit an artery.
Whoops. Oh wait, this. Okay, we want it here. I was looking here. I didn't see this blue. Okay.
Oh, das hat sich gut angefühlt.
What does that mean?
Oh, that's a good thing.
Right. Same.
Is it my turn yet?
Sure thing. Come on over.
Nicht meine Art.
Shucks, my
Oh,
hands off
shoot.
tonight.
And shoot.
Swear you.
I didn't want her. I'm being a good girl.
I went too early.
Oh, Reinhard. The hot old vampire wore me out.
Me too, Maxie. I feel as though I have set up a mail server.
My goodness.
Reinhard, mein Zucker Fledermaus. Ich bin so müde, sexy zu sein.
What does that mean?
I will get us a taxi cab, Liebchen. Und du, cowboy? Next time we will talk about that thing you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, sure thing, fella. Maybe I can tell you some Eisenhower stories. Now that I've had something to drink, I should probably get to my coffin.
Samuel, wait a moment. I see you got your fill. Are you heading out?
Yeah, you wanna come with me?
Yeah, I figure I could use some shut-eye. I locked up my coffin over at the storage center.
Storage center. Please, you can use my guest coffin. I insist. You must be well rested for the challenge
Okay,
ahead.
but will you join me? Okay.
Guess I got a big night tomorrow, huh? I should get a good day's sleep.
Good day sleep.
Wonderful. Please, follow me.
Look at that face. Like,
Well, dang. This is mighty plush. Guess it's one of them smart
dang,
coffins.
that's nice.
Let's
I
do
could
this
sleep
on
in that
TV.
coffin. Honestly.
Hey, I remember this movie. We were so proud to finally get some representation.
Some representation.
Not sure
It's
I should stay
hilarious.
up watching movies, though.
Why not?
Well, ain't much else to do in here. I think it's about time I hit the hay. Hope I'm cut out for all this.
We got this, Sam.
Samuel, good evening.
Samuel.
Slept well.
What did it update? Oh. Oh, I have not been reading this. Lore! Lore! Okay. Right for my ramblings, non-official notes, March 14th. I've been about a week since I boarded the Monster of the Seas cruise ship, and I gotta say I feel finer than frog hair. People here are eating and screwing like there's no tomorrow on account of the fact that we're in the middle of the ocean. I've drank from more necks in the last week than I can count. And since the ship's open all night, I rode a water slide for the first time in my unlife. People were laughing at me for saying, "Yeehaw!" But what else do you say to an experience like that? That's fair. March 22nd, 2024. Landed in Rotterdam the other day. In Amsterdam now arranging transportation for my coffin. Did some vampire sightseeing. Apparently this place has been accepting of heathens like us for a long time. I went to a vampire coffee shop. They funnel in the stoners from upstairs to a secret club, and everyone has themselves a grand old time. Gave me the munchies something fierce. I could go for some blood chips, extra sodium if you please. April 9th. Writing from Berlin today. I head to Leipzig tomorrow night, but figured I should check things out here. They got a club here where people are up all night doing all kinds of stuff. I'm pushing a quarter of a millennium in years, but these folk could give me some lessons, and did. Met some fine folk too. Apparently they've got a nice art scene here. There's even local funding for video game development. Whoa! Ain't this some kind of world? I can't believe people are still playing Star Invaders and whatnot. I like it here. I don't even have to speak German. And April 11th, 2024, which I assume is just the day that just passed, right? If it was new. Whew, what a day. I made it to Andy's club in Leipzig. Folks are real nice here. A couple of goths were real friendly, and they've got a darn tootin' bartender, and even a friendly greeter. He don't talk too much, but I can tell he's an introspective sort. Now Andy, that's one heck of a vampire. He just got this presence. You can tell he's 3000, and that is freaky as heck, but he makes you feel at home. But naked. I don't know how else to describe it. I wish. Hold on. And noise. Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh, and I went to a room. Yeah, Sam Wall's room. My big brother would have gotten a kick out of that one. I ain't gonna write about it here. I should get some sleep in this fancy coffin Andy lent me anyway. Ain't nothing more to read. Alright.
Like the dead, as they say.
Ah.
I was hoping to save you some breakfast, but I've already sent them on their way.
Oh, that's all right. Still pretty full from last night. Them goth types were practically throwing themselves at me.
Well,
I am not surprised. Perhaps I should be concerned that some of my guests will follow you home.
Well, gosh, if I still had mortal circulation, I'd be blushing.
you.
Why are you so embarrassed, Sam?
Gosh, I'm sorry, I can't. Swear. I know exactly why you'd be so
hell.
embarrassed.
Guess we should just save it for therapy, huh? We gonna get started now?
Sorry, I'm like, gosh,
If you like.
Why not? I'm eager to get going.
he's so...
Let loose, Doc.
Very well. Let's start with the
All
first
right.
question any therapist asks them. What brought you to me? Why is becoming a therapist so important to you?
Well, gosh, I remember what it was like. Being all angry, hungry, scared all the time. That ain't no way to live.
That's
When I
fair.
see vampires acting the way I used to, I just need to show them there's more to unlife.
More to unlife.
And why is that up to you?
But you, of all people, know how lost our kind can be. Preying on the weak, dating mortal high schoolers.
Oh.
I've got to make them see their potential. That's what I'm here for. I know it.
Speak your truth, Sam.
That is a lot of responsibility to place on yourself.
You got a funny look in your eye. Am I doing one of them distortion things?
You are most perceptive. Yes. Perhaps you can tell me what it is. When you say you are here to make vampires see the world differently, in what way are you distorting reality?
Well, I guess that's a control fallacy, right? I can't assume I'll be able to help other vampires the way I was helped.
I got this.
Very good, Samuel. Control fallacies are hard to avoid when one feels strongly about something. Your fate is not to transform every vampire you ever meet, even those who are your clients. You will do what you can do, and that is enough.
Stop. This is going to become my therapy session.
But I am eager to learn how you developed this desire to help our king find a different way of thinking.
Well, like I told you when I first emailed you, I was a real nasty son of a bitch when I first became a vampire. When I look back and see what a no-account piece of shit I was, I ain't nothing but embarrassed. It all seems pretty stupid to me now. Here we are living forever and all we can do is kill. It's the dumbest thing I ever did here.
Fair, Sam. Fair.
I'm going to stop you for a minute. Stupid, no account piece of
Okay.
shit. Can you hear the way you are talking about yourself?
With respect, sir, I earned all them names. I killed women and children. Half the ghost towns out.
Pretend you are my therapist. I sat here and called myself
I'd say you were doing some labeling. And I guess I'd tell you to look at yourself a little more.
Extend the same compassion to yourself then, Sam. How are you to move if you wish to be a guide to other vampires? You must
Yes,
start
absolutely.
with yourself. Now that you've gotten all that horrible name calling out of the way,
Well, I was on the run, you see. The Wild West was ending, and the Pinkertons were starting to get the better of my gang. I went into hiding and found a strange group of folks out in the country. They knew I was an outlaw right away, but they didn't even care that I was a vampire. They welcomed me like a friend, even shared their blood with me. They taught me how to appreciate the beauty of the night, and I started seeing things I'd never noticed before. They taught me my letters, philosophy, and how to question things instead of being I think about them every day of my own life. They somehow freed themselves of all the judgments of the time and were better off for it.
these must have been the 19th century American transcendentalists, yes?
Yes, sir. I'm glad I died
Yes,
when
sir.
I did, because their like just don't exist no more. Once my community died out, I started walking. That was something else they taught me how to do. There ain't nothing like having a walk in a thing. I walked in nature for about 90 years.
Wow.
And just took in all the grace and beauty of my country. I guess I was kind of selfish, though. I should have been helping other vampires the way the transcendentalists helped me.
Stop it.
Fine.
Why waste 90 years walking when I should have been helping others? Seems pretty obvious to me. I could have done a lot of good in that time.
But your should turns that which you could find fulfilling into a duty. You create an extrinsic motive, should statements, another cognitive distortion.
I know, I was thinking, I'm like, that doesn't sound like any of the three we have listed.
It's almost nothing.
Should statements. Sometimes we judge others and ourselves with arbitrary rules on how things should be, and then we get hopping mad when our expectations ain't met. Should statements can put a lot of pressure on us, but there ain't too many universal rules. Heck, we should probably be dead because if our hearts are beating, but it seems that ain't true. Examples: I'm a vampire, I should live in a castle. When you're in a gang, the gang needs to be your family and no one else. A cowboy must never show fear.
Even if your should comes from a place of good, it creates undue pressure.
That's
and
true.
what do we do once we are pressured? We resent the should. You
True.
procrastinate.
True.
As you know, we have a lot of time to procrastinate.
I'm sure that's true.
You got that right. Why do today what you can do next century?
Ha!
Exactly. Should statements remove the intrinsic joy?
Another reason why I can't do Immortal Life. I would never do anything.
Hold on, though. Ain't there some things we really should do?
Of course, there are things we must do, but nature herself tells us what they are. We
And
just
exercise.
see whether you can find the should statement that is a distortion.
That is a distortion. So they're all going to be should statements, but only one of them is a distortion.
I should go to the vampire dentist. You know what they say. You have bad fangs, get bad blood. I should drink blood today.
Yeah.
I should take my blood partner Crimson out on a date.
Saying you should take Crimson out on a date is a should statement. You turned something you want to do into
Yeah.
something you have to do.
Man, I'm
That's
good.
right, son.
Thank you.
know, I couldn't be more pleased with you. Your time in nature was clearly well spent.
Well, thanks, I suppose. But if you don't mind my saying so, I hope you're treating that mortal lady right.
Thank you. Please, ask her yourself. I imagine she would share her blood with you. You look like her type.
Oh, so you don't mind sharing?
Hold on. I've only been in Europe for a couple of days. I ain't gonna go after my teacher's girlfriend.
What about in a few more days?
She does what she wishes. That is why I chose her as my blood partner. Samuel, even if it beats slower, you had a good heart. I think he will be an excellent therapist.
Stop.
So
Thank you.
far, that good heart of mine hasn't amounted to much, but I'm willing to give it my best shot.
Stop
More
it, Sam.
comfortable with praise, aren't you, Samuel? Every time I say something,
I just don't think I should be doing any bragging. I spent my first 50 years killing. I've tried to walk a better path since then, but I ain't no saint, Andy.
I did not say you were. Having met several so-called saints, I can attest that none
I'm
of them
sure
were.
that's the truth.
I understand your discomfort, Samuel. I, too, have done terrible things that I cannot erase. But is erasing the good I have done worthwhile?
Oh, I think it's storming.
Well, I guess when you put it like that, it sounds kind of silly.
It's another cognitive distortion. It's one that
Oh,
mortal psychologists
disqualifying
call
the positive.
disqualifying the positive.
On account of the nasty stuff I've done, I can feel like a real good for nothing sometimes, but that's disqualifying the positive. Canceling out the good and leaving the bad. It ain't a distortion to see the positive in yourself or in a situation, it's just being honest. Examples, the Three Stooges just smack each other in the heads a bunch, though I still like them. Yeah, I guess I can turn into a bat, but any vampire worth their fangs can do that. Okay, and she rescued a kitten, but she drinks mortal blood every night, so one good deed means nothing. Right, makes sense.
I understand that the actions of your past are difficult to bear. But what we are here to do is accept. I am not saying that you should disqualify your negative actions, but merely note when you disqualify the positive ones. Let us try an exercise. See whether you can.
So after this, I'm going
when
to,
disqualify
assuming I
my
can save. I can, okay. So after we do this exercise, I'm going to save this one and try to do one more demo, because this one's longer than I anticipated it being. Plus I spent a long time talking. We're going to try to do another demo on this stream.
I am Andromachos, one of the most powerful vampires alive. Before I became the vampire I am now, I did exceptionally terrible things.
Okay.
I have defied innocent. I have killed countless people.
But I mean, if that's just fact, right? Isn't
The good I now do pales
There
in
we go.
comparison to the evil I have done.
That's the one. You're literally disqualifying the positive by comparing it to the evil stuff you've done.
Well done, Sam. I believe the recognition of this distortion will serve you well when you start to see clients tomorrow.
Whoa, tomorrow? I only just started learning these here cognitive distortion things.
I will, of course, be with you. We'll leave it for.
But tomorrow, I just don't feel ready yet.
My friend, we are never truly ready. But if it would ease your concerns, we can practice with further examples.
okay? All right. Well, one more. Okay, let's do this. Make sure we got it, and then we'll
Yeah,
save.
I think I could use the help.
Very well, Sam. Let's try some examples.
Okay.
I am far sexier than movie vampires. Therefore, I should be a movie star.
That could be a should statement.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one. That's a should statement right there. Like you're not insecure enough to be an actor
Ha!
anyway.
Dang.
Excellent, Sam. Would you like another exercise?
Yeah, I want to go through all of them.
Consume high-quality blood. Might as well drink blood from Florida.
Oh, what? Okay, that's gotta be that.
That's Nosferatu thinking.
Correct, Sam.
Yay.
That being said, I am sure there is still decent blood to
But
drink
I'll
from
bring a
Florida.
test kit
Would
anyway.
you like another exercise?
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's
I
go
am
through
an
them.
antediluvian old
That's
fart.
Well, that
labeling,
sounds like
absolutely.
labeling to me. You ain't.
Do I look that old? Oh, I am joking, Sam. Would
Okay.
you like another exercise? With my
Yeah.
terrifying powers, I know I shall never be destroyed.
I
Control
think that's
fallacy.
control fallacy. Unless you know.
That's correct, Sam. For my power, would you like another exercise?
And
I
one.
may hold vast knowledge, but acquiring it was inevitable thanks to my
That's
immortality.
I know that one. That's just.
I knew you would catch. Would you like another exercise?
I think I'm
I'm
good.
good.
I got him.
All right, Sam. You must be hungry.
Get a leader
Just to get
inside.
a meter
Dang.
inside.
How much is a liter?
Just get enough to drink some. We will not now. Please excuse me. I do have a date with Creamsoul tonight. I suspect I shall not return until nearly morning.
Oh, yeah, of course. I hope you have a nice night out, Mr. Andy.
Rest in peace. Okay. All right. So once this kind of, there we go. So we're gonna save.
Samuel, glad to see you are awake. Your
Okay,
first
okay.
client is on his
Okay.
way.
And then let's go ahead and exit. Exit. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay. So these are all the installed demos. Can't remember. I think this one's like a platform. What is this one? This one is, yeah, it's a platformer. To outrun the enemy universe. Okay. Let's try this demo because it also has overwhelmingly positive reviews. And I am curious. So we'll do this one and then play a little bit. It is storming though, so I don't know how much longer I can play in general. Usually we turn off like all of our electronics when it storms, especially computers and stuff. So I'm just gonna boot this up and we'll see how the storm goes. Right now it's till 8:45 p.m. Alright, we'll see. We'll see if it gets worse or better by the time it says it's supposed to be better. What's going on? Oh, there we go. How do you... Should I do it with my controller then? Okay, controller is, I guess. Okay, there we go. I feel like that was really loud compared to even the other one. Okay. This one uses a controller, probably just because it's plugged in. But I'm not standing all the way up there to unplug the controller, so controller it is for this game. It's a lot of work. Okay, go to game. Move. Oh my goodness. What did I just do? Alright, welcome to the world of haste. I've always wanted to say that. Thank you. I know why you're here. To run. I don't know what's going on. Well, me neither, Zoe. Oh, well, I'll explain later. Just run and leap. Oh, goodness gracious, where am I supposed to go? Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, alright. What is going on? Okay. Okay. So I see. I see. Oh wait, no. Okay, that is. How do you do that? I don't quite understand what the. Oh, fast fall. Okay, I see. I see. There we go. Okay, I'm on it. Oh, that was too far. Oh shoot! No! 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 Crap. I hit it too early. Okay. That's too late. That's also too late. That's also too late. Okay, I see, though. Okay, that was better. Use ability to gain speed. Okay, now that you got the basics down, I'm going to also use your board. I know what that's about, at least. Just do good landings to build up energy. Use my board whenever I need a little burst of speed or a little extra distance. See, you're not off for this. Okay. How do you... Oh, shoot. God, where the heck am I going? Oh, no, that is... I have no idea where the heck I'm going right now. Oh, shoot. No, okay, I'm going off the edge. Oh my gosh. Wait, no. Where do I go? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go over here. Got it. I'm so freaking lost. Okay. Okay, that was early. I'm not gonna make it. Use board for extra speed. How do you do... Oh, L. Ah, okay. And for like a freaking... Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was early, okay. Oh, no, that was awful. Oh, wait, oh my gosh, how do you even? Okay. I don't know, like, the time. Oh, wait, I didn't... Going. Oh my goodness, I am so lost. Why is this hard? Okay. Where? I don't know. I really don't quite understand where I'm going. Oh, up there, okay. My goodness, you'd think I would... Gosh, okay. I just did that. What? How do you... Okay, alright. I am so confused. Okay. holding it. Do I have to like charge it all the way up? Open up, turn around, turn around. Frick. This one might have been too hard for me, apparently. Full now. So bad at this. I'm like very concentrated right now. I don't know what is going on. Okay. Oh, buddy. Okay, okay. Son of a... Dang, that was early. Oh. Okay. Oh, buddy. Okay. Dang it. Well, how are you supposed to get out there? Am I like going up at the wrong place? What is going on? I'm about to rage quit. Shoot, I didn't mean to go there. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Alright, you know what? What do you mean okay? That one was perfect. That one I can make it, okay. Okay. buddy. What? I don't know what you want from me, game. What? Oh goodness, buddy. Alright. Oh. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Oh, what? That was just okay? Are you kidding me? Oh, buddy. Okay. Have I been holding down A maybe without realizing it? I do believe, my friends, that I have met my match in a game. I have zero idea what I am doing wrong. Y'all, I just realized this whole time there wasn't anybody in the chat, I don't think, to tell me either that or they were sitting there laughing at me that I never switched my screen. I how long have I been playing this game for? It's been a good like half an hour, I feel like. I've been and this is live. I'm gonna have to delete this live. Alright, you know what? You know... I was maybe gonna call it there, but now I feel like I can't call it there because I just played a game for like half an hour with no gameplay on my streaming screen. Okay. Alright. It's okay. It's fine. Hold on, let me just get out of it. It's alright. We're gonna pretend this didn't. I am so upset. I don't remember what this one is. Okay, well this one is another platformer. But after that platformer, I need something that's not so annoying. What is this cozy keep again? I forget what this is. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe myself. I cannot believe myself. I need something to relax now. This looks fabulous. This is what we're playing. And this time I will switch over the screen. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe. And if anybody's in here and didn't say anything, it's your fault too. But it's very likely that my chatters have left, so it's okay. Alright, I need this to pull up the game at least. Come on now. Hold on. Okay, alright, well I have one. So that's fine. But I need to pull the game up so I can change my screen this time. Is it up? Okay, I think it's showing that it's up. Making sure it's okay. Okay, this one's a controller for best experience. I am. That has to be like the most embarrassing thing I've ever done on the internet, like ever. Okay. It's okay. Oh, about to send my ears flying off. My cute little ears. The music doesn't seem that loud, but just in case, I'll turn it down a little bit. How to control. You know what? Hopefully the game just shows me, because I don't like looking at those charts. Okay. Oh gosh, my neck. Cute. Look at his little banana PJs. Oh, you can make the little. Okay. Well, I mean, I am. Okay, alright. It's like vibrating my controller the whole time. It's a little annoying. Hairstyles, though, I'm gonna be so honest. I guess we'll go with that. Ah, cute. I kinda like the red hair. Yeah. Name Teen. Hold on, oops. What the heck? Fine, we'll do that. I don't. Yeah, I think that's a glitch. I might want to put that in the review to like the developers or something. My goodness, my controller is vibrating so bad. Oof. Okay. This is cute.
I want to change PJ. I want to dry my face. I want to use a restroom by myself. The little things, yeah, the little things are hard for me. Oh, I don't know why I have a tea. It's not so bad all the time. It's not so
Oh,
bad.
sitting in my ears fine. What is
Dog
this?
helps me out so we can go and la 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 la. Why I be T-shaped, not UFO. Find the secret key over the rainbow.
Oh, I can skip it. Okay, well, we'll skip it for the sake of oops. For the sake of time. Cause I don't know how long it's gonna go on. Okay. Ruff. Ruff. Oh! Wow, that was a weird noise I just made. What? That's my dog's name. If you don't know. Ruff. 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 Aw. Oh, I get to pet him. Uh-oh. Oh, me? Me? That's fair. Oh. Okay, interesting. I mean, where was that bathroom? Oh, wait. Oh, right here. Oh. Imagine being stuck in a T-pose, though. Huh, okay. Oh, okay, I can move. Just standing there. So if I gotta get dressed, I gotta go here, right? Wardrobe. Okay. Okay. Ruff. Oh, you okay. just. I'll let you tell me there's more than one option. Hold on. Okay. I want to do the black version. Oh. That way. Oh, I kind of like this one because it has a little pink ribbon on it. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Do I gotta put on socks? Can I wear one of these? I wear the crown. Oh, it's for him. Yeah, okay, we're doing the crown. Ah. Okay. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Okay. Downstairs. Oh, it's my birthday? Oh. Well, you're supposed to know that. What? No. This is odd. Usagada? Oh. Why is there a separate place for that? I just do this all in the bathroom. It had teeth brushing on it. Sink. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Okay, hands. Okay. That is a pretty neat faucet. Cool. Oh, that's what those are. Okay. Okay. Much better. Yay! I did it. Orta. Okay. Wee. Oh, there you are. Where am I going? King Pig cereal. Again. Okay. Breakfast. 19. Oh, that's crazy. I was born in 1999. Didn't left in every package. Being chased by UFO for some reason. That's true. Sure. Okay. Special super spoon. I assume it's a really long spoon. UFO flavor. Okay. be so real. If y'all don't do cereal first, we gonna have issues. More cereal. I was like, gee. Milk second. Okay. We don't tolerate the rest. Wait, okay, there we go. Oh, this is kind of fun though. That's kind of fun. I don't know why. Sounds gross. Itadakimasu. Actually, that's what you say before. Afterwards, what? Gochusou-sama deshita? I think. If I remember right. Something like that. Do I brush my teeth now? Because I feel like I need to. After all that. Thank goodness. Right there. There we go. It is very cool. Okay. Yeah. Dog. There we go. Wait, where's the last one? Okay. Okay. So strange. Well, feel that. Feel that too. Daily life of an overachieving people pleaser who's also depressed. Well, it makes you go slow because you don't want to go. I don't really like any of these. I guess we'll do the king pig bag. Ooh. These are all horrible too. Okay, well let's do this one. Okay, bye. Yes, Mom. felt. Giraffes. Ooh. Okay. I'll try. Okay. I think it's still storming. I should probably get off. Okay. Nope. Oh, so this guy. Bye bye. Oh, interesting. This is cool. I actually kind of like this game. It's different. Okay. That's cute. Okay, how do you save automatically? Hopefully it saves, 'cause there's a lot. But alright, I'm gonna call it a night because it's still storming and I wanna... I think, okay, no, I already gave Aki dinner. I still need to get dinner. So, we will go... Actually... Oh, goodness. Yes. Okay. Alright, well... Thank you for those of you that showed up to spend some time with me. Apologies to anyone who may have been here or to anyone who watches this back for the good 30 minutes that I spent playing a game that you could not see. Wow. I'm going to do my best to pretend that didn't happen. Alright, anyways. For Wednesday streams that were normally like my cozy streams every week, I think I'm going to change that. I'm not sure to what day yet, and they may or may not be cozy games, because I do a lot of other gaming besides cozy games. Like 90% of what I play are not cozy games, and then I realized I was restricting my day a lot. So, just look for, I try to keep the game updated on my Twitch schedule of what I'm going to do on that day. But otherwise, you know, just, you can see what I'm playing and either stay or leave. It's really up to you. Yeah, so thanks for coming. It's good to see anyone that dropped by. Even if I didn't see you, thanks for coming. I hope you guys had a good time, and I apologize again for that embarrassing moment. And for, well, I mean, I am ending a little bit early too. I intended to stream for longer, but it's storming, so apologies for that. But thanks for sticking around, those of you that did. For those who chatted, much love. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Just watch my schedule for when that happens. It may not be until... I might change my Monday ones actually to Tuesdays, or then maybe change my Wednesdays to either Fridays or Saturdays is what I'm thinking. So, yeah. So we'll make Tuesday the new regular stream instead of Mondays. The other one is probably going to be Fridays or Saturdays, but just watch the schedule and you'll find out. If you usually watch from YouTube, I would recommend, you don't need a Twitch account to just hop over to the channel to check out the schedule. I would recommend doing that. That's usually the easiest way. Yeah, thanks. Bye.